Hey, what's going on with it once again, bros, ladies and gentlemen, ponies and gentlemen, the one, the only, and I'm not fanboys and fangirls, sorry about that, it's kind of a habit. Criticism Guy 2009, aka Nintendo Free 2011, sorry I'm talking a little loud when my roomies are sleeping right now, so yeah, without further ado, let's begin. So Chronicles of Riddick, or actually no, just Riddick Starring Vin Diseal, so let's start the slideshow. So yeah, basically there's not that much build up in this movie. I know it stars Vin Diesel and everything. It's supposed to be a really badass movie. I give it an A minus, aka 4.5 guns out of 5, because I would have seen it in 3. I probably would have gave it 5 guns out of 5 for action, adventure, sci-fi, and 5 UFO alien ships. That's what I'm saying right now. So basically it all starts off with Vin Diesel. He's having all these flashbacks. Actually no, he's not having these flashbacks. He's dead out in this Mars planet desert or whatever. I never really read any of the comic books, so I'm not a really huge fan on it. But you know what? I still really love the animation regardless. The CGI effect was still good. So yeah, let's keep it moving. So basically this like alien bird, he comes to like try to eat his hand, and then he grabs it by the throat and just chokes it to death. It's just so much badassery. And this is actually rated R. I had no idea this was rated R at all, period. This actually, you know, it blew my fucking mind, really. I'm not gonna lie. This shit was fucking on point, seriously. With all due respect, this shit was just so badass. Not gonna lie. As a monthly or weekly moviegoer, I just love the hell out of this damn thing. Seriously. Without a shadow of a doubt. And then basically one of those 3 dogs or whatever, these tiger alien dogs, they start chasing after, and then he goes under this puddle of like a big giant river thingy or whatever, and he just hides in there for a little bit, and then he like slows down his heart rate. I don't know, he just knows how to do that awesome badassery. It's Vin Diesel for you, aka Riddick. And then what happens after that, one of them finds him, and then he finds his bone, he puts it in his mouth, and he kicks his ass, and the dog just goes crying like a bitch. And then after that, like a day later, he's wondering how it all began, and then they show this prologue or whatever, like of how he was stranded, and how he ended up being king on this one planet or whatever. And one of the guys got real jealous of him, and he wanted to kill him, but Diesel wasn't having any of that, because he's just a boss like that, you know? Anyways, besides all of that mess, yeah, this guy, he betrays him in the back. He's like, oh, you are what you are, Riddick. You die with the planet. And after that, he just starts shooting these ectoplasmic laser guns or whatever, and then he just cracks the hell out of this little cliff area, and then he falls down with it, and that's where the whole show starts. So I'm just going to be talking about the highlights and the awesomeness in this movie. You had this one girl, she kind of looks like Resident Evil, whatever, like Mila Jovovich, but she's blonde instead of like a redhead. I don't know, that's just the vibe I was getting from her. Anyways, after that, there's this crazy ass Latino dude, and we have David Bautista, one of the WCW, WWF like original fighters back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So I guess The Rock's not the only one that's into this stuff, acting. David Bautista's trying to do his stuff too. I know he did it last year with Man and Iron Fist. Haven't checked that out. Definitely check that my movie review out there. I did really good on that. Anyways, besides all that, what else? Oh yeah, and then the conflict is oh, I want his head in a box. One of the dude, I forgot his name, but he kept saying, I think his last name was Santana, you know, either way. Whatever happens after that, you know, when he wants his head in a box, like, oh, I wanted $50,000 or 50,000 yang or something like that, so I guess that's the currency of the universe, because I want his head in this box right now. He's like, and then he calls it, hey, box boy, what's up? You know, in his badassness like that, you know, how he talks all hardcore like that. But anyways, besides all that, just like he did with Fast and Furious and all that, he's probably gonna be in the next one with that one with Jason Statham. It's pretty fucking epic as hell, I'm not gonna lie. And what else happens after that is I don't know, they just get in all these crazy alter confrontations, and they forgot to like scan the area or perimeter because there was booby traps and stuff. One of the guys, he gets killed like crazy. He gets both of his body parts severed in half when these big giant bear traps. He's like, oh, I'm okay, this is steel plate, and after that he just gets his body sliced in 4. It's disgusting. Ugh. But if you like that shit, hey, be my guest. Yeah, and then after that, you know, all this stuff, they're basically talking, constantly talking all the time. They do all these jokes, sexual puns and everything, because there's one girl on the ship. Her name's Doll. And then after that, what happens after that is that they finally find Riddick, and it's crazy as hell the way he's going. He's just epic as hell. He's doing this little man walk or whatever. What happens after that is like, oh, you want me? Come and get me. And then what happens after that, they finally meet each other face to face. and they're talking all their stuff like, oh, Riddick, you gotta come with me. And the girl, she shoots these like tranquilizers at him, used like 6 of them, because he like shot his dog, and it's pretty fucking sad. I was like, oh man, you know, Peter's gonna be all over that. But no, it's not even a real dog. It had the same characteristics as it because it found it as a puppy in a movie. And what happens after that is that what's it called? I'm trying to remember the name for it. Oh yeah, there's these big giant ectoplasmic laser guns that they're using on each other. And then at nighttime they show all these disgusting little alien scorpions. It's huge, just big ass fucking tails. They look like freaking Haxorus off of Pokemon. I don't know why, but it looks epic. That's the one I'm talking about. That was sick as hell. I loved it. Every second of it. I don't regret it at all. Okay, after that, what happens is that, can't even see my thing. Oh yeah, what happens after that is, Riddick and everything, you know, he follows them because they gotta get these heat generators, these blue giant things that powers up the ships. It's like, oh, if you want, how bad do you want these monarchs or something, I think that's what they're called. And they go out into the rain because all this, like, these scorpion things are attacking their little, like, survival hut, or pit stop place, where they put their 2 spaceships at, because that's what he wants in return. He wants to trade. That's basically what the whole premises of this movie focuses on, besides Riddick, because then there ends up being just 4 people left alive out of the 12 that were there. Excuse me, 11. What happens after that, at the end, it looks pretty fucking epic, I'm not gonna lie. The story and the build-up, CGI, script writing, the sound front, the music front, all one beautifully well detailed, and I love every single minute of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Riddick, he gets off the planet, let's get off this rock, and David Bautista gets his body cut in half. Riddick almost dies from all those big ass giant scorpions at the end. Spoiler alert. And they're about to attack the crap out of him. He's like, ah! He's trying to be like Conan the Barbarian or something. He pulls some crazy sick ass epic moves off. And the guy saves him, she saves him. It's like, oh, I like your toenails, so you wanna fuck me? And she's like, yeah. All these little sexual puns, you know. Little kids, you won't understand that. And basically after that, what happens is that it's like, oh, like, where are you off to? He's like, yeah, you know what? I don't even want to know. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. And he gets off. Yeah, we'll be seeing you again. He says, and then Riddick, aka Vin Diesel, he gets off, and the story continues. He's not sure what's gonna happen, and then he closes off saying, I know what's happening in the future, but I'm looking forward to it. And that's pretty much it. So 4.5 bins out of 5, 4.5 UFOs out of 5, because I would have seen this in 3D. I hella would have gave this an A+, straight out. Or like Mr. Film Jack always says, a triple yes. I probably would have gave it to him. So that's all I had to say for now. So like I always say, is what it is, ain't what it ain't. See you when I see you guys. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink and smoke weed at the same time. Don't do anything reckless. See you safe. See you next time. Be safe. And I'll talk to you soon, alright? Peace out, everyone. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you soon. See you around. And I'm out, alright? Lates and goodbye.